So Simmers, my name is Dorothy Jeswick and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be working on the fifth and final house in our mini-series of this country road that we've been building in Chestnut Ridge. For this house, it's kind of inspired by the Goth family. I kind of wanted to imagine what it would be like if the Goths moved from Willow Creek to Chestnut Ridge, so this is what I've come up with. They've got a really weird property line, but we've kind of got to work with it because of the other houses that are on this lot. The backyard is like very weirdly shaped, and I kind of had a little bit of trouble figuring out what I wanted to go with it, so I just kind of saved the outside for last because I really was not sure. A lot of the stuff from this house is from Seasons and also like the Vampires pack because I thought that fit the Goths aesthetic. I went ahead and put a bunch of windows just kind of all around the house where I think I would have needed them, and then added a brick layer to the front two little bump outs on the house. I'm using these shingles for the roof pieces and then a regular like plastic siding for the rest of the house from Growing Together. I'm going with the idea that this is a fairly new construction, so this is a eco lifestyle roof swatch and then just a regular base game roof trim. Don't worry, I will get spandrels and stuff in here. I tend to forget those when I do covered porches. I've been trying to do better, but also, I'm just very forgetful in general. I'm using the Parenthood tile in the kitchen again. I know I use it in like every single build, but it's so good. I love it. I like the paneling and the tile combination. I think that they should do that with more in the future. I've also got a curved archway into our living room, and then I'm just using a base game tile. I also did the control little F thing and made a corner tile for our kitchen area. And then I'm just using a black wood from the base game for the rest of the house. The master bathroom is a little small, but we're going to kind of have to work with it because we don't really have too much space, and I wanted to have a decent sized bathroom for the main bathroom for everyone to share. I'm going with a Vampires wallpaper in like a gray tone for all the main spaces and the master bedroom anyway, and then for Alexander's room it is the red room, and Cassandra's room is the purple one. I'm using the Seasons curtains as well as a base game TV and the coffee table from the Crystal Creation stuff pack. I love that coffee table. It's got like a glass top on it. It's so nice. I got a couch in here from the Book Nook kit, and I wanted to try to use like the little fun ottoman from the City Living pack and maybe the Modern Luxe chair, but it didn't really fit in here, so I ended up going with the Book Nook kit chair just because it matches with the Book Nook kit couch, obviously. I put a little bookcase here in the corner, and even though this is a lot smaller than the Goth's house, I feel like they would still have a bookcase. Because, let's face it, you're probably not going to live here with the Goth family. You're probably just going to move, a random family in here and call it good if you end up downloading this build. But I also put these, Crystal Creations counters, back behind our couch. I guess they're not really counters. They're tables, aren't they? I just can't speak. I've done, 5 voiceovers today. This is the 5th one, because I did them all on the same day, because it's, the only time I've had time to do them. But I got a couple of lanterns there and a little picture frame from the Realm of Magic game pack. They got a lot of nice posters in there and pictures, so I put a couple of those in, like the little moon phase poster and then a palm tree in the corner just to take up a little space there. You should still be able to get into Alexander's room just fine. I kind of wanted to start on Cassandra's room because I really love Cassandra Goth. She's my favorite Goth. I added this high school years bed and a purple swatch and this cool nightstand from the cool kitchen stuff pack actually, and then a little lamp because I don't know if teenagers get scared by the monster, but I forget to put those in my build a lot, like the lamps that scare off the monsters, so trying to do that a little bit more and trying to be better about that. I added a small desk from Parenthood just so she has somewhere to sit and do her homework, as well as a desk chair from High School Years. The rug, I was thinking about this High School Years one, but it takes up the entire room, so I didn't really know if I wanted that. Ended up going with a Paranormal pack rug just because matches in a little bit better. And this is only inspired by the Goth family. I might move them in just for my playtesting for this build just because I think it would be fun, but I probably won't make them stay here, in my own personal game. But we're moving on to the master bedroom right now. I've got a High School Years bed in here with a nice metal frame and then a couple of matching side tables. Well, actually one side table. I don't know why I said a couple. My brain is like so fried right now. Like I said, I've done like 5 videos today. So I'm just like so done. I used a lot of the same stuff in a lot of the builds, and I feel like I'm just being repetitive. Like this is probably the most different house that we've had in this whole series, and that's just mostly because of me. Like I feel like I'm like, oh yeah, I branch out. I really don't. I need to like build a castle or something and like do really old style build, just because I need to get out of my comfort zone a little bit. It's just hard, you know, when you like what you like, you want to use it all the time. Like I use a lot of the parenthood stuff and a lot of like high school years just because it's so good. Like it fits my style perfectly. In what would have been Alexander's room, we've got this season's bed and a matching little side table from the Decor to the Max kit. I did not think that those would match, but the red on there is like super good. I'm going to give him a little salt lamp here on his nightstand and then a desk just so he can do some stuff, and also a guitar just because you never know. I actually think I make this like the teens room, and then the what would have been Cassandra's room is like the children's room because there's actually like children's activities in there. But that's okay, you know, we can just kind of like mix them up. It doesn't matter because there's nobody actually going to be living here. In the dining room, I have a table from the Get Together in here. And I use these chairs from the Horse Ranch pack. The default swatch is like a cow print, so I switched it to the all black swatch, and that really like ties in everything in this house, especially for the Goth family. I'm using the parenthood counters again. I know. It took me about 6 to 7 hours to do this whole build, so I was like dead tired at the end of it. Like it took me a whole day pretty much. I'm using the parenthood kitchen appliances and like a base game sink, just like the huge like sink from the base game. A couple of cabinets in here also from Parenthood, and then a dish rack just in the corner there, and then a few more cabinets over here on the side by the refrigerator. I really didn't go overboard with the cluttering here because I was having a lot of frame rate issues, so I really didn't want to like mess it up or have my game crash because it was like constantly starting to freeze up on me. There was just so much going on in this lot that it couldn't handle it. But they do have a computer in here and a nice little desk chair from high school years, and I want to say that the desk itself is from City Living. I got them a little plant on the side table there, and then I actually switched out the bookshelf that was in the living room with the new Party Essentials pack radio because I like the little record player there. I still did want to have a bookshelf in here though, so I added one of the base game ones that just hangs on the wall just so it was kind of out of the way a little bit, and you could still like pull skill books off of it if you need to. The chandelier above the kitchen table is from high school years, as well as the round rug below it. I like the fuzzy rug. It's one of my favorite rugs in the whole game. I've also got a couple of growing together plants here on the porch, and just some like snowy escape ones too, just to take up a little bit of space and add some color. And then I'm kind of adding some more like benches and stuff around in the environment for our Sims to sit down on if they really wanted to. I'm going to add some landscaping as well. And then I added a little side table and a rocking chair out here on the front porch so your Sims can just kind of chill out here, maybe do some knitting if they wanted to. Added a little candle and the little wind chimes from, I want to say the Perfect Patio pack. I'm not exactly sure. In the main bathroom, I added a City Living shower and one of the toilets from Tiny Living. We've also got a growing together sink in here, as well as like just some random clutter. We've got a high school years mirror, the little toothpaste and toothbrushes from the Everyday Clutter kit. I'm using the Seasons toiletry rack here. It comes in like the perfect swatch and matches with like the tile that we have going on here, as well as the rugs from the bathroom clutter kit. And then I'm going to use pretty much all the same appliances in the main bathroom, the master bathroom. The only thing different in the master bathroom is that I use the growing together tub shower combo just in case they have any more kids. That's like helpful to have a bathtub in there. And then a base game rug and a couple of like curtains on both of our windows in the bathrooms just so we don't have any peeping toms. We've got a little microwave in the kitchen, and then I added a few plants and other random decorations. But apart from a few last minute details here, that is all that we have for our mini-series of this country road. I think it would be really cool to try and do this with like a city street, so if you want to see that, let me know in the comments down below. But that is just about all for this build. We've finally finished our Red Roan road. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button because it really helps out. I try to upload a couple videos a week, so subscribe and hit the bell button to get a notification every time I post a new video. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you all in the next video. Dag dag!